dominated on both sides of the ball today, but one key aspect of today's win was special teams, with a 95-yard kickoff return touchdown by Keelan Robinson and a record-breaking 5-for-5 field goals by Burt Auburn, who had his longest field goal of the season for 54 yards.
I'm here outside the Moody Center as hundreds of fans have gathered for round 2 of Women's March Madness, as number 1 seed Texas looks to take on number 8 seed Alabama. As they've waited, the men's basketball team has returned from Charlotte and their early round 2 loss to Tennessee. As they were waiting, the men's team stopped to take pictures with fans, and the fans commended them on their efforts in the tournament. But in a few moments, the fans will go in there and cheer on the women's team as they look to further their run in March Madness. Reporting for TSTVSports, I'm Jamie Tanguma.
Here outside the Mooney Center, where Texas just dominated Drexel in the first round of March Madness. Next, they will face the winner of this Alabama-Florida State game that's happening right behind me. They'll face the winner of them on Sunday in round 2. In today's game, Shaylee Gonzalez had a hot hand, shooting 5 for 6 from beyond the three-point line and 8 for 11 from the field goal with 21 points total. Freshman Big 12 Player of the Year Madison Booker had a record-breaking 14 assists today, most by any Texas player in an NCAA tournament. It's a great start for this Texas team. I'm here from inside the Moody Center, where in just 30 minutes we will have a round 2 matchup between number 1 seed Texas and number 8 seed Alabama. Earlier this week, both of these teams are coming off big wins. Texas with their win over Drexel, and Alabama with their win over Florida State. But one of these teams will be going home today, and the other will be moving on to the third round, where they will face the winner of Utah and Gonzaga. That game is going to be taking place tomorrow at 9:30. Stay tuned to TSTV Sports for live updates on the game.
Jamie Tanguma, thank you for joining us, Jamie.
Pleasure to be here, Robert. I'm excited to talk about Texas football, especially when it's after a win. We have a lot to discuss, looking at a new QB and having only 4 Texas football games left. Each of those will be crucial if the Longhorns want to appear in the division championship and make the playoffs.
Welcome back to College Press Box. Jamie Tanguma is here to talk over last weekend's NFL playoffs. Welcome on, Jamie.
Thank you, Campbell. I'm happy to be here.
Last weekend wrapped up the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Can you tell us more about some unexpected appearances and absences this far into the postseason?
Well, possibly the most notable absence for the divisional round was the Dallas Cowboys. After a strong season, continually fighting for the first seed, and Dak Prescott making a run for MVP, the Cowboys fell short and were eliminated in the first round. This was unexpected, as it was the much lower number 7 seed Green Bay Packers that delivered the blow. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions, one of which turned around and led to a touchdown. But it was the Cowboys' defense that seemed to struggle the most. They couldn't find an answer to Aaron Jones' impressive run game, and Jordan Love, the young QB's equally impressive night with 3 passing touchdowns. But unfortunately, they fell short to the number 1 seed Ravens on Saturday.
Number 21 Soccer's Justice records 7th clean sheet after the goalless game Thursday night against West Virginia. Texas goalkeeper Mia Justice becomes one of only 7 goalkeepers in program history to be credited with 7 or more clean sheets in a single season. Lucky number 7s offered this Texas goalkeeper some good luck.
Now I'm joined by a women's basketball analyst, Jamie Tanguma. Jamie, thanks for joining us as always. Good to have you.
Thank you, Ike. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Texas women's basketball, they hosted the first 2 rounds of the tournament at the Moody Center in Region 4 of the tournament. How crucial was it for Texas to get that number 1 seed to be able to advance into the tournament?
Well, getting the number 1 seed, it comes with its benefits, but it's no guarantee to a successful tournament run. The last time Texas got the number 1 seed, which was in 2004, they were eliminated in the 3rd round. However, with the number 1 seed, Texas was able to host in their home court and start the tournament playing a number 16 seed Drexel. This first game, it allows for mistakes to happen without much consequence, as they start their tournament against a low-caliber school. For Friday's game against Drexel, it allowed some of the players that don't typically score to get their shots in. Shaylee Gonzalez, who only averages 9.6 points for the season, shot 8 for 11 and had 21 points against Drexel. She shot 83% from beyond the three-point line. A high-performance game like this is going to give her the confidence to take those high-pressure shots later in the tournament when the team needs it. For the second round game against Alabama, which came very close at times, it was certainly an advantage to play a game like that in front of a home crowd. The Moody Center was electric on Sunday with a packed crowd, and with that and high performances by freshman Madison Booker and junior Aaliyah Moore, they sent Alabama riding the Crimson Tide all the way home.
Good evening and welcome to College Press Box. I'm your host, Jamie Tanguma, and she's Janelle Tanguma. And no, you're not seeing double, unless you are, and there's 4 of us. We have a great show for you today. Joining us now to talk Longhorn football is our college football analyst, Zach Davis. Welcome to the show, Zach.
Glad to be here.
The Texas Longhorns are now 5-0 after routing Kansas and DKR. Coming in, Kansas was undefeated and had impressive wins against BYU and Illinois. How did Texas manage to win by 26, and who had the biggest impact on the game?